Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the north side is Yellow English, we have Valdemar. So on the south side is the Blue Holy Roman Empire, we have Tomori. Let's see now, because of map generation, Yellow has all three gold deposits in a nice little line there. So Yellow or Blue has a great amount of gold nearby. His deer deposit spawn a little bit down here, while with his berries, so he wants gold, go left. Gets food, goes right. Yellow, English, of course he may touch this deer deposit or this one. This one's a bit farther forward and more exposed. The boar back here has next to a whole bunch of resources. We perhaps could hold a town center right here to get all these delicious resources. Blue does find good numbers, sheeple as well. Now get the Agion Chapel now being employed in the field. Versus the Abbey of Kings. So the king may just go around and try to be aggressive. English could eye for a fast castle or decide to immediately eco and turtle in. Blue Empire players tend to go for a fast castle. But I'm feeling Blue's gonna go for a fast castle. He has placed the Agion Chapel somewhat close to the gold deposit, so he can rapidly seize this gold. You can migrate the sheep towards the other side of the Agion Chapel to get a better collection rate, but the Agion Chapel may be able to reach out over there. Let's make sure Blue's selected so we can see the aura effect of the Agion Chapel. Of course, we won't see until a monk gets the inside of it. Or prelate, I should say. And does reach the sheeple, so he doesn't have to move the sheep around. There's a bit of stone there, so I think just eyeing for an arrow slip on the outpost. I don't think he's actually, yep, he's just not even building a mining camp. That'll give him, what, 25 stone for the... Oh yeah, he does have the free handcart wheelbarrow. So he has that 42 stone, that should be more than plenty for an arrow slit of 38. And now the English player went for a bit of a later age up. And we are seeing, of course, the king being pulled on the field. Horsemen on the build queue for the Holy Roman Empire. The English player has already a secondary towns that are being built. The English player has gone to Turtle Inn. Pretty good spot for a town center. Look, and it touches both the gold and the stone deposit. And he has a mining camp next to both of them as well, so he has plenty of surface area for drop-off. He also has a house nearby, resulting in very short commute time for the villagers. Knight or king heading down south. That is a scout there. Arrow slit on the way for Blue.
Inti.
King pushes way forward. I do not know where Blue's horseman's at the moment. Don't see it on the map. Ah, there it is. We do now have the Regni's Cathedral now being pulled in field. Trying to get that additional relic income. Blue Scout does find this relic for the prelate. Outpost gains some good damage there. Bernese Cathedral is almost fully built. The English player is nowhere near aging on up. Does get around a full round of farms. Wheelbarrows on the way. The lumber camp could be replaced. And Blue does have some idle villages there, so I'm putting out some villages around the Agion Chapel. And this prelate may go down. Does take a charge attack there. And does use the prelate to heal the prelate. He could try Wololo. Does save the prelate. He also has to throw the relic inside the outpost for now. Might as well get a little bit extra damage going. English player's pretty close to starting to age on up. Valdemar Empire players are going to go for some knights. The king does go down. He has encapsulated this relic over here. White tower now being deployed on the field for a very good defense. Also would allow him to get a quicker, quote-unquote, stable on the field.
Schönes.
Knight moving around, trying to find some villagers. This villager's move managed to get back on home. No gate up there. Now it looks like another round of farms going on up. Moving around, bit of damage there onto the knight, and all those villagers do fire an arrow volley there. One villager does go down. The knight only claims one villager kill, the first villager kill in the game. The king is now being rebuilt. Now the English player has pulled a knight, destroys some of these walls there. English knight only has to deal with a scout and horseman in this area. Does get good charge attack on the scout. The king is here as well. 4 does get gored. That one villager is also speeding on off, trying to build an outpost there. Got 2 Holy Roman Empire Knights versus 2 English Knights and the king. But one, the English Knights do charge a little bit too far forward and does get hit there quite hard. Immediately trying to stop the prelate. Prelate does go down. And of course, the king is inferior than a knight, so he will need to fall back. Another English knight charges way forward. There's a good charge attack there. That one wounded knight can fall back to the abbey, gets an excellent health regen going. He's trying to stop the king. The king's almost down. That knight may go down there. It seems like Yellow's knight's almost in range. His other 2 knights charge way forward, hits the scout. And Yellow does pull back his knights. He can pull back all the knights to the abbey to get some excellent health regen going. Pulls back his knight in time. Picks up the scout. It's falling back the relic. Another knight charges way forward. Bill's trying to get some basic walls going. Does another round of walls there. Does cancel all the set. The king is almost dead. Knights charging way forward. Down south, we do have more of blue knights just being built. The outpost does get cancelled. Blue has a good number of knights here. They'll charge on in, getting some good damage. Yellow's knights will probably go down. Does not trap them there. More of Yellow's knights charge way forward. The king is dead. Now we've got some English spearmen being researched, or hardened spearmen being pulled in the field. Veteran spearmen research on the way. Relic horse walled on in there. Yellow's claimed 1 relic, Blue's claimed 3, just leaving this last relic down here. Got the mining camp now being established over here as well. Blue's building a big round of walls there. Got a good number of these knights in the region. Palace of Swabia has now been blown in the field. Knights falling back, they do take a bit of damage. Six starting being captured. Got a good number of spearmen on the field. Knight does take a bit of damage there. Good charge attack there. Good number of English spearmen charging way forward. Swabia is now being garrisoned by some villagers. Spearman trying to advance his way forward. Does find some of these villagers here. Does take them out. English player is ahead by 30 villagers, but the Palace Swabia will help him quickly fabricate villagers. It'll be 2 village queues versus 4. Nice charging way forward. And only a handful of the English spearmen are engaging. Has a handful of crossbow in the back line as well. The English army, I think, is going to be outclassed. Right now, we've just got a good number of knights for the Holy Roman Empire player. May find a good number of these villagers, however, and Blue cannot let these villagers go down. And Blue does order with the knights, only loses a couple villagers there. Also, the village not getting chased by the spearmen. Royal Knights are still trying to pursue these knights, or not Royal Knights, Elite Knights. Does find the English spearman there, and does get stuck in choke point there, almost completely trapped there. Some of the dudes does find openings there, but takes a lot of free damage there from spearmen. Crossbones being quickly focused down there. Handful of the Holy Roman Empire spearmen does find some of the English Knights. And the English Knights who are starting to fall back. Tide Barn now being researched. And we've got the regular men-at-arms research on the way for the Holy Roman Empire player. Spearman push right forward. Crossbone does get some damage from those villagers. Spearman being focused down. So Spearmen start to go down. Got some Royal Knights, more additional Royal Knights being thrown in the field by the Holy Roman Empire. Starting to mix in some more man-at-arms, since the Holy Roman Empire has some of the best man-at-arms in the game. Not the best, but one of the best. The English player does have good man-at-arms, but they just quickly get outclassed. Armored clad gives them +2/+2 armor, but versus man-at-arms versus man-at-arms, Holy Roman man-at-arms, of course, get not only a +2 damage to counter the +2 armor, but they also can get +6 against, you know, heads-up fight, which is more than counteracts impossible defensive network or network of citadels.
Schön abhauen.
Warden Guard Palace not being pulled in the field. Warden Guard Palace will, of course, have access to some unique elite units. There's Warden Guard Rangers and the Warden Guard Footmen. Warden Guard Footmen may not be super great in this situation against the Holy Roman Empire's man-at-arms, but I think the Warden Guard Rangers could be quite nice as a unit to help supplement his other forces. Warden Guard Raider is always a nice have because basically ×6 fast producing or ×6 barracks or a stable with discount. And Warden Guard Army, it can be very nice. A handful of spearmen against the Roman Empire players, not half bad. Plus the +2 crossbows, always quite nice against the more heavy nature of the Holy Roman Empire. And getting a whole free trebuchet to go along with it's actually very nice as well. Got the enclosures research now for yellow. Of course, giving a little bit extra golden come for farming. He does have the trading post and with some walls. He can always get some more walls over here, get some stone walls, get a handful of good full traders going. Doesn't need a whole lot, just a small supplementary number of them. Villager does go down there. Nice, trying to avoid this spearman. Royal Knights find the wall. They will also find a good number of spearmen here. Elite Knights may actually win this fight. But with all the crossbowmen here, not so much. And he's going to get completely surrounded. There goes his Knights. Quite a good idea not to replace them. He sees all the spearmen, he sees all the crossbowmen. I think the Warden Guard Palace needs to be constantly producing to get value out of it. Since the Warden Guard armies does take 1:15 to deploy on the field, and it's very cheap for what it provides you. The Warden Guard Raiders is very nice. It does give you a slight discount, but it is built pretty quickly at 25 seconds. Warden Guard Rangers are pretty nice in mixed on it, since they are an elite longbowman. You don't have to worry about getting the elite longbowman research, and they have high enough stats that can be mixed into any sort of army. +9 range makes it hard for them to be contested. And Warden Guard Footmen may be just nice, but overall not super great versus the eventually later man-at-arms army, the Holy Roman Empire, like the field. You have a bombardment placement here with a relic on the inside. Elite Spear now on the way for the English player. He queued up a good number of spearmen and crossbowmen. He always can get the Warden Guard armies, so he just gets some free trebuchet to go along with it. Local Doggo does go down there. When it comes to holding the front line against the Holy Roman Empire's man-at-arms, believe it or not, spearmen and man-at-arms will both last just as long versus the Holy Roman Empire man-at-arms when they get fully upgraded. And they appear to be, although some blacksmith research and elite army tactics, they're basically being fully upgraded now. These crossbowmen here in pretty good numbers. It's starting to go for some Warren Guard armies. Right now, the Holy Empire army is just small. He is not building any more man-at-arms or anything at the moment. So he will get overrun by sheer numbers. He has some of his own crossbow in the field. Bombard firing away, getting some shots on that keep. Senior arrows on the way for the English player. The villagers trying to repair up the keep. It does have a relic on the inside. Emergency repair is now active. Should be able to repair the damage from the single bombard. But now got another bombard straight forward. More man-arms charging way forward. The keep is taking severe damage. Boiling oil has been finalized. I go for our spring guard and cannon placement now. Stone has been collected, or he's out of stone right now. He does lose the keep. Over and getting overrun by the spearmen, but should be safe enough for now. He has some cannon bombard emplacements here. And now does find a bit of splash them down those crossbow. The Holy Empire player still not doing a whole lot. He's pretty much out of food at the moment. So he perhaps invest into some more siege weapons. First part that Culver does have network citadels in this region as well. They also have a fire camp nearby. So the crossbows are going down. Maganel does go down to the bombard. Network citadel is going to be very useful for these bombards. The Palace of Swabia is severe damage. He has access to mercy repairs. He needs to utilize it. Looks like he's not utilizing it. There's more of this infrastructure here. Tide farm being researched. As well as elite army tactics being researched by the English player. Swabia does go down. And those that outpost there was never fortified. Oh, here. Oh, got a spring gold emplacement there. Does before getting some damage from these villagers. Spearmen starting going down. Crossbow not advancing. And Blue does back the game now. That's Angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.